Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Ullambana service. My name is Carrie Kahape, and I'll be your MC for today. As we begin this Ullambana service, the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji thanks you for your participation. The nucleus of this day is a religious ceremony, and the popular part of this Obon is the rich cultural and very fun event that is treasured by many, the Bon dance. Obon is a time each summer that many Buddhists and friends joyously and respectfully gather to remember their loved ones who have passed away. More importantly, it is a time for the living, to reflect upon the causes and the conditions of our human existence. So it is a joyful celebration and expression of gratitude to all beings, both past and present. This service will be officiated by Reverend Marco Sawada. And as we begin our Buddha service, please let us all rise for the entry of the minister. If we're able to, for a moment of meditation and invocation.
We gather together to observe the Obon service. Obon gathering is a gift received from our ancestors, an opportunity to encounter the Buddhadharma to reflect how we are living our life. The Obon service is a service to encounter our relatives who passed away, especially who passed in the last 12 years, and it is called the Hatsubon, and the Obon, Ullambana for the others people passed more than 1 year. During the Obon season, it is said that people come back to the home altars and the graveside. The family members use it together for honoring them. This is the way that ancient ancestors in their tradition had to express something unexplainable about death. Of course, this is an unusual statement. It's to make us to understand in symbolic way about our connection with the people who passed before us and bring us a lot of actual way of living right now. So you respect the death. In more natural approach, the life can be more meaningful for us. As we honor and remember those predecessors and their contribution, we take this opportunity to reflect on the meanings of life and the wish they had for us. May we continue to gain inspiration from their memories, receiving their encouragement to continue to our study of the Buddhadharma. and to come to appreciate our own life and to live together in the spirit of true gratitude. Let's be reminded that's how important to understand the teachings must be never ending. On this occasion, may you reconfirm our commitment to listen and to spread evermore gently to the teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha and the Shinran Shonin, the teachings of the Buddha. Respectfully in your show, Shakyamuni on July 31st, 2022. I ask your hands together in meditation now, your show. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you.
Please join us for the singing of this book, page 45, only part 1. Now Reverend Sawada will lead us in the reciting of Vandana Tisarana, followed by 3 treasures on page 46 and 47 in the Red Service book.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Om Lechuhi, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddha Saranam Gacchami, Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Difficult to receive life in human form, now we are living it. Difficult to hear the Buddhadharma, now you hear it. If you do not receive awakening in this present life, then in what life can we hope to receive it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of it.
I take refuge in the Buddha. May we together as one begin on the great path of enlightenment. Hold in your hearts the supreme aspiration. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we together as one enter the storehouse of the Dharma and attain true wisdom as the refuge in the Sangha. May we together as one, unite in harmony, strive to live for the enlightenment of all beings.
The incomparable and deep and profound Dharma is difficult to encounter, even through countless age of cultures. Now we are privileged to hear and receive it. Let us endeavor to truly understand the true meanings of the Buddhadharma. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Please be seated for the chanting of Amida Sutra on page 70 to 90, following by the recital of Nembutsu and Echo.
Amanda, Bunamanda, Bunamanda, Bunamanda. Ose Amida Kyo Yose Gamu Ichiji Butsu Zaisha Ekokuji Jugi Kodoku Yodai Bikushu Senni Yaku Goju Ninku Kaize Dai Arakan Yusho Chishiki Choro Shari Ho Maka Hokere Maka Kasho Maka Kasene Maka Kuchirari Hada Shuri Handaka Nanda Ananda Ragora Kyo Hada Vinsuru Harada Karudai Maka Kohina Hakura Ato Shodai Deshi Yoshobo Samakasa Onju Shiri Hoji Aita Bosa Nakai Bosa Joshu Jimbosa Yonin Zeto Shudai Bosa Ishakudai Kang Into Muryo Toten Dai Shuku Niju Butsugo Choro Shari Ho Yuze Kai Ho Kaoju Man no Kubutsudo Ise Kai Yoga Go Kokuraku Gojo O Amida Konzen Zai Seppo Shari Ho Igo ga kokubyo, igo kuraku koku shujo, shuku tanju shora, omyo gokuraku ushario, gokuraku kokudo, shijuranju, shijurammo, shijugoju, aise shiho shuso inyo, sekko hiko myo wa gokuraku, Ushari ho gokuraku kokudo, ushippochi hakudo sui juman jochu, chitei junni kosha fuji, ihen shago kokoruri, ari gojo jouro kakuyuku ikongoruri, ari shako, shakushume no nigon jikishi, Chichu renge yanyo shari shoshiki shoko oshiki oko shakushiki shako byakushiki byako nimyo koken shari ho kokuraku kokudo joji noze
The loved ones of the Charo Iida family, the Del Tanaka family, Earl Sukamoto, Betty Nishida, Gladys Sakata, Cheryl Ann Nakamoto, loved ones of Douglas and Jean Crozier, Harriet Yamada, Marriott E. Kagawa, in memoriam of Daniel N. Kyra, the loved ones of Glenn and Reiko Hatakayama, Dennis and Karen Kajiura, Yoshiko Kawakami, Anne and Vetter, the loved ones of Edith Miyasato, Sakiko Nishimura, Patricia Nita, in memoriam of Roger Fujieda, the loved ones of Bill Yamakawa, Karen Sakuma, in memoriam of Kenneth Sakuma and Roy Kawakami, the loved ones of Jam Hamaguchi, Jordan Fujimoto, Eleanor Tokugawa, Janet Waki, loved ones of George Tamashiro, memoriam of Matsunabe and Masa Tamashiro, Toki Yonishige, Ernest Oda, Atsuka Nonaka, Mary Kagawa, loved ones of Joanne McCabe, Janet Bukai, and Jane Wakatake, loved ones of Joyce Matsumoto and Joyce Kawakami, and Clyde Nojima, Richard and Kelda Keikai Sako, Eric Kiyotoki, in memoriam of Stanley and Carolyn Kiyotokis, Elaine Hirayasu, loved ones of Margaret Goodhart, Pauline Kasamoto, in memoriam of Miyoko Yamasaki, the loved ones of Miles Miyazaki, in memoriam of Ayano Miyazaki, Eileen Onomoto, in memoriam of Michael Onomoto, Linda Honda, in memoriam of Neil Honda, Gertrude Nakamura, in memoriam of Aaron Nakamura, Lois Miyamoto, in memoriam of Junichi Miyamoto, James and Jean Ogata family. At this time, you may offer your incense for your beloved.
保健師言訳修助温泉症例鉄道仏願調理国土シャリ法領が根者三段阿弥陀仏不可思議極道語訳阿宿美部修理総部大修理部修理国両音部両勢と語が社主所仙台生世界説上実語用途修上等修絶所三不可思議孤独一切勝負消防人形シャリ法万法世界一学徒部両門公部大偏見部趣味等部無料常人流量税等動画車種所各応募国出向中層線返本三千大正解説上実用途修道同志絶唱三不可思議孤独一切所消防燃料シャリ法裁縫世界無料十分無料総分無料道具愛好部大名部放送部上皇行政と老が社主所各応募国出向調整総返本三千大先生会越上実言領導修助同志絶唱三不可思議孤独一切所消防燃料シャリ法北方世界五天然部最小本部南宋部日照部法名部行政と合が社主所各応報告出向調整損返本三千大先生会説上実言同修道同志絶唱三不可思議孤独一切勝負消防燃料シャリ法芸法世界不死死不妙本部両根部脱魔部行動部自北部行税と合が社主所各応募国尺調絶創造返本三千大先生解説上実言領導修助常時絶唱三不可思議孤独一切勝負消防人形シャリ法合法世界ウボン部宿高中部高校部大偏見部座敷法見言神部シャリ部高部証券等部検視英才義部領収入選部領税等合が中小部学応募国出向調整所返本三千大正解説上実言領導同志絶唱三不可思議孤独一切所消防人形シャリ法法名因果学校名医一切消防消防人形シャリ法脈前難視変容音声消防小説名義国名者絶唱三義変容開始権小運小同年会徳空体的アノプタラ三脈三道大絶好シャリ法尿等会と新庄ガット美少不少シャリ脈人義発願本発願両発願六章阿弥陀仏公者絶唱人等体徳空体的アノプタラ三脈三道大大非国土脈一生脈根性脈ショット仏光シャリ法全難死全尿に脈 Kushinsha Ototsukam Shohi Kokudo Shai Ho Yoga Klinsha Shusan Shogu Kukashi Ikudoku Isho Buto Yakusho Sekida Shiki Kuda Kumisa Sengo Shakyamuni Buddha Yojin Hanke Ushichi Noho Hanku Budo Ochoku Akuse Ochoku Genchoku Okushujo Mudo Joku Okuto Alokutara Samyaku Sambo Isho Shubo Shukusho Zeshi Saiken Kanchi Seikyu Hoshai Tochi ga obo choku akuse gojo kumanji tokunoku atarasa noku sambo dai isai seke seshi nanshi sesho zei jinnan busse shio ichari o isho biko isai seke denshi ashirato monshu sofe kanshi shinju sarai nikko usse amidara Nishi Budo Yodo Seisai Obo Boda Vishi Ojuan Our palms together in Gasho. I take refuge in the Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. We vow to give equally to all, to merit to together to raise the mind of God in the way to the realm of surrender and joy. Namandava, Namandava, Namandava.
At this time, I would like to introduce Reverend Marco Sawada and call him to the podium for his Urabon Dharma talk.
Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Namandava, Namandava. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming, and thank you are watching your YouTube channel. Before I start my Dhamma talk, I would like to remind you about three important things, how to listen with the heart. One, you should listen as you are listening for the very first time. Two, you should listen, this message is for you alone. And the three, you should listen as this is the last time you will ever do so in your life. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Master Renyo 500 years ago. Obon.
the lunar calendar is based on the movement of the moon. Every month, the full moon can be observed, and 15th day, and July 15 usually is the Obon observance. But this is in different areas, some in August, some in July. And we start here in June too. Obon usually says recognizing more a Japanese Buddhist ceremony. It's to honor departed spirits of one's ancestors. That the popular Bon dance that we enjoy today originates from this story of Mogallana. Mogallana, or Mokure in Japanese, a disciple of Shakyamuni Buddha, who saw vision of his deceased mother in the realm of a hungry spirit, where wherever she tried to eat, turned into fire and couldn't not be eaten. Greatly disturbed, Mogallana went to Shakyamuni Buddha and asked how he could release his mother from this difficult situation. The Buddha answered him, Mogallana, July 15th is the last day of 90 days training and studying period. The rainy season will be over, and it will be the day of rejoicing for the Bodhisattvas, the seekers of the Buddhadharma, and for the Sangha, the group of the community of Buddhist community. On this day, offer your sincere reverence for the Sangha of the universe. Then your mother and the other parents shall be saved from the suffering. After his mother was released from their Mogallana and the disciple danced with joy, because they became happy, because he was really concerned about why can I can help my mother, can I help my mother in the hell there. But Mogallana has a lot of situation, because when he was child, his mother stole some food to feed him, because they are really poor people, and she went to the hell. But then, after she passed, Mogallana since when he was disciple of Shakyamuni Buddha, he realized about this dream comes in his mind about the suffering of her mother. And then he asked to Shakyamuni, and Shakyamuni gave this advice. And became finished, she could be liberated from the hell, and they became happy and danced. This is what to say Bon dance. But actually, Obon time is a time when you say our ancestors come to our world, parallel world, in our grave site, or that Butsudan, mini altar, and usually the family members, they gather together to pray, to bring memories of the loved one. But what does mean this? Is a way
and the people can, is a way to people can understand a little bit more about death. Death has three important meanings for us, we can never forget. The first meaning of death is the separation from our world. You can try to find your husband, you can try to find your wife, your grandpa, your mother, your any place here in this world, the loved one we cannot find. This means separation from this secular world. They are not more here anymore. And the second meaning is when we look at the death, something not related with me. Something, if you see some, like a tragedy or episode, like a shooting tragedy there in mainland there, if the people there doesn't relate with you, you don't feel so sad. You feel a little sad, but you forget very fast, very quickly. But when a loved one passes, it's different. It's really different. You feel sad, and you feel really sad. Then when in this deep, sad moment, you start to think, wow, if I die today, how will be my son, my daughter, or my husband, my mother, my father, my friends? Then you start to think about, when you think about what this actual feeling come to you, you start to feel, oh, I'm not gonna die. I will die. Then you think about your own death. This is the second important thing. You learn about your own death. And the third meaning is related with this Obon, is reencounter. We say they visit us, but what kind of reencounter is it? If you come back for a date when your mother or father or your son, daughter, grandpa, your brother, sister, your beloved one passed away, you were very, you started, you cried, you become very sad, and you start to think, why? You had to go, why? And a lot of things, this kind of things makes you sad. Or other kind of feelings like a regret come. Oh, I think I could have done more for you, but I didn't. Oh, I'm really sorry for that. You are not anymore here. How can I do more for you? Regret is important too. Or forgive people too. Forgive that, oh, I couldn't agree with you that time, but I can understand, we as human, we are human, we are not perfect. Then you can, I'd say, forgive them. Then this is kind of feelings come to you, come back again for your condition you never left is being a human being. You become human again because you are so attached with our strong ego that if sometimes you think you deserve more, you think you are right every time, others wrong, and you only stay in your own comfort zone. And only you accept the things is go in your good way, goes in your your way of thinking, you agree, you don't agree. Then this time, this encounter means like you become Buddha. What is the Buddha aspiration? Buddha's aspiration is, I cannot become Buddha if you don't become Buddha first. I help you to become Buddha. Your suffering is my suffering. Your happiness is my happiness. But I don't think like that, yeah? You don't think too. And this is the reason it's really hard to be Buddha, to become Buddha. But become Buddha is how we really could be aware about plenty situations we consider as negative or positive in our life could bring me for this life right now. All things. It's like your GPS, your map, to reconfirm your position right now here. But who is the best people, the teachers to ask, is the people suffered before us, suffered in our place, and continuing aspiring for our happiness. They are our loved one. And this is a way you can encounter them. They visited this time in Obon, we said visit. Of course, this is all a symbol, yeah? Everything is symbol. And you put a lot of lantern there to welcome them, to guide them. Oh, come here, the light is here. And when you put lantern to when they go bye-bye, till they come back for their word again, we put the lantern there. And then we can enjoy together, we do dance together, we eat together, and to receive them the best way, we clean the gravesite, we offer flowers, offering, a lot of things like that. All of this is symbol. But in the symbol there is important things you can see. This is the reason we have to understand in these all symbols here, there is a truth. I cannot judge by myself, but come to me. Come to me. The truth, the reality, the ultimate truth. Don't need if you accept or don't accept. You agree or don't agree. You only recognize there is. Recognize your conditions at home right now. Yeah. Because if you don't make this connection with the base of who am I, where I'm going, from where I came from. Yeah. This is our big question. And in the death, when people die, we can get a lot of hints there. These hints is the work of Buddha to awaken you, the work of your mother, your father, your ancestors, working through you. Really look at the things and not from your point of view, from the point of view of universal benevolence, of universal compassion, wisdom. This is not possible by yourself. It's only possible when we find your true self. Then this true self is Obon. You overcome your fantasies, overcome a lot of things, and you back for your place you never left. Being human. Understand human. Yeah. Universal human. Not I'm right, you are wrong. I believe, I don't believe. overcome this, but to show you this path when you get lost is always loved is the Buddhas. But they think they cannot become Buddha if you don't really appreciate them as a Buddha. When you encounter your ancestors as a Buddha, you can become Buddha. You can interact as a Buddha. What does mean this? It's not because you decide, but because you listen to them, you listen for history, you listen to them as it is. We complain, we continue ignorant, we continue telling bad math, we continue making troubles in the world, but in the same time, when you listen means you are now. You are be present now. Not projection to the future or records from the past. Is only right now. And the right now, you are what? You sit, you eat, you reflect, you say bad enough, you do, because you are connected with all infinite, countless lives, countless wisdom. This is what Obon means. You encounter the teachers to put where you can stand. Where is my position right now? Stand means pure land. What is, because land means a place you stay right now. Not heaven, not sky, nothing. Land means right now, here, stand. And you verify, you confirm your position right now. And to ask people, ask the Buddhas to bring us this mind of Buddha. You become Buddha, you work as a Buddha. You work as a Buddha. If you are, for in our dualistical vision of world, if you are doing bad example, you are working as a Buddha for others too. Yeah. But when you really look from the Buddha's point of view, there isn't good or bad. There isn't. All is working. We recognize this working to the awakening for the true reality. This is Obon time when you encounter your dad, your mom, you bring again. Yeah? And I could see my dad. My dad passed away last year, this time 1 year. Every time I saw my dad as a very a person to be followed. Every time I criticize my dad, but when I re-encounter again my dad right now, oh, it's totally different. Oh, my dad was a wise man. Oh, he was really, really important for me right now. It's like that, yeah? All goes to the ocean. Yeah? We can see from the point of view of the ice, you can see from the steam, you can see from the drop of dew or a small drop of water, but all goes to the ocean. Yeah? This is not your decision. Your nature of being water, you go to the ocean. This is what you have to understand, not your decision. Thank you for all beloved one for bringing this moment of reflection. Thank you for this Obon. And we really appreciate your presence, and I really appreciate we can reflect and continue supporting our temple here too, because this is aspiration of them to make this place to you learn, you make clear your role as a human being. Let's support this temple to still alive. Namo Amida. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Sawada. At this time, will everyone rise, if you're able to, for the singing of Ondakusan on page 112 in our red service book.
We can see that belly. Our hands together in Gasho. Yora
Daiji no ondoku wa yoko ni shite mo ozu deshi shizu chishiki no ondoku mo one wo kudakite mo shasu deshi.
How great is my gratitude for the great compassion of Tathagata that embraces me continuously, even to the point when my body turns to dust. How great is my appreciation for the wonderful lessons of my Dharma teachers that guide me continuously, even to the point when my mortal frame is shattered. Namo Amida. Namo.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in today's Ullambana service. Or you can sit down. Announcements. So before you leave, we have some announcements. Next Sunday on August 7th, we'll be having our joint service with Kailua Windward Buddhist Temple at 9 o'clock. And on September 9th, that's a Friday at 6 p.m., we'll need some manpower to help set up for our rummage sale and our plant sale, and the following day to help with the rummage sale that will start at 9 o'clock. On September 11th, which is a Sunday, is the fall Ohigan service at 9 a.m. and it'll be live streamed on the YouTube channel. On October 1st, Saturday, is our big Bon dance at Windward Mall, so get the word out, from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And so we will asking for monetary donations to buy ingredients and things for our stall there. October 2nd, which is a Sunday, is Itayo service at 9 a.m. live stream on the YouTube channel. Are there any other announcements? Okay. So this concludes our Ullambana service. Thank you for taking the time to enjoy the song and listen to our Dharma. Thank you, Sensei Sawada, for giving us the opportunity to reflect and for giving remembrance to all the ancestors and the people that passed away, Hatsuban and Ullambana. Thank you for attending our Obon services. If you not have offered incense this morning, you would like to, you may do so at this time. We wish to come to the altar, visit the Nokutsubo columbarium just behind me. We're looking forward to you attending our next events, and thank you for coming and watching today. Have a good day. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, everyone. And the last